my fiance are answering some questions, but first, 2 orders of business. 1, I opened some pretty chaotic mail today. Here's my reaction to that. Mini mail time. It says this is from Jackbox Games, but I know who this is from. This is from Purple Domo. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Wait, what was the saying that went with this? My parents got divorced over this? Yeah! Yeah, boy! You already know! I'm putting it on. Do you see it? Do you see it? I gotta drive. 2, I bought some stuff for myself today, and I want to show you that. First of all, got this hot-ass top from Hot Topic. I'm obsessed with it. Here are some pictures of me in it. This I'm just gonna wear for the rest of the video, because this is freaking adorable. I'm obsessed with this. My family roasted me as per usual.
They're boring as shit.
It's killer. I love it. I'm obsessed with that.
You look like a Christmas witch.
Thank you. Oh, and my books. I got books. 2 very different things. 1, this is extremely online. I've been looking for this book forever. It's a book all about me. And then Notable Native People. I found this in the bookstore. Like, I was unfamiliar with this book, but I saw it. I knew I had to read it. So, I mean, every page is a different notable Native person. Very cool.
Oh my god.
Skipping over any lore requests. Guys, it's a Q&A. What do you want me to say? Yeah, I'll get to that. Eventually, I have a huge list of shows. Trust me, I'll get to it. Damn! First question. If you could be on any cartoon currently running, what would it be? I'm gonna say right now, Amazing Digital Circus.
I'd probably say that too. Honestly, like, I don't really keep up with cartoons as much as you do.
Oh, okay. Well,
so
I just think
it's harder for me to answer that.
I'm obsessed with that show. This question says, how does it feel to be gay? Great. Also, it's like, obviously this is not the 2 people you think of when you think of gay in a relationship.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, I stay in my lane, but I'm still very bi. You already know. Any shows you haven't watched yet but are dying to? Ooh, I dropped The Boys after a while. It's very graphic, and I can't really stomach it all the time, but I was really interested in the storyline. What about you?
There's, it's not like a TV series, but it's called Masters of Horror. It was a collection of a bunch of, like, short horror films made by different famous directors.
That's cool. I've never heard of that.
I don't know if that really counts as, like, a series, but I've heard it's supposed to be, like, really good.
Marble Lucas says, what tier list videos do you have lined up? They're my favorites. First of all, thank you. Second of all, one I'm very excited for is I'm ranking Santas from different TV shows and movies, and I want to do a Cartoon Crushes Part 2. You guys have a lot, or Cartoon Crushes Part 3, actually. Ships Part 2. There's a lot that I want to do again, and I also have a sponsorship maybe lined up. If they take me up on the full video idea, not only would that be sick for me, that would be freaking sick, but also it fits the brand. It's very similar to the tune of, like, webtoons and stuff like that, which I also am planning on doing a Part 2 of one day. Anyway, where did Ben get those glasses? I need them. Costco. You pick out some. Here, hold it and pick out some.
Let's see. Oh, what are both of your favorite shows / favorite shows to watch together?
Recently.
We've got a couple.
Yeah, well, recently, which is the one that we've been rewatching to hell and back.
Metalocalypse. We've been watching so much.
We've rewatched that series probably like 5 times. We did the same thing with Clone High, and now it's just Metalocalypse. There's some shows, we like shows that are very quotable.
Yeah.
And especially with this show, every single main character has such a distinct voice. Get out! You belong in a garbage can. I belong in a garbage can. You belong in a garbage can. Kicks his ass. Finishes him.
It's so good. And it's exciting for me because I was really into the show when I was in high school. And then now, like, I'm rewatching it with my freaking fiance, who I didn't think would actually even be interested in this style of humor, but also I didn't realize that she would be into this style of music either, which is like a huge surprise.
I've been listening to a lot of metal music lately. I want to go to a concert and absolutely break my neck headbanging. It'll be really fun. I have great headbanging hair.
Looks pretty metal to me.
Yeah, and then I fix myself and then I put on my strawberry hat. When's the marriage? When we have the money. I want to do it when we can, like, really go all out on our theme. It's probably like 2 years from now, probably.
They ask you how you are.
It's going to be a little bit expensive.
You're not really fun.
Thank you. Ooh, which kid from Wonka's Factory Tour would do the best in the Hunger Games? Ooh.
I can see Veruca Salt going.
Isn't that the spoiled one? I was gonna say Violet. Isn't Violet, before she went on here, like, she was the sporty one?
Actually, that's true.
Violet
Actually,
was the
I think-
sporty one. The only thing is she had like that whole gum thing. She popped the gum, it would give away her location.
I could see her using it as they send her like some kind of weird like sponsored gift thing that's like gum, but it's a weapon.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. She like throws it at people's feet. It's like quicksand. They get stuck. She just kills them.
Exactly, something
Yeah,
like that.
because I almost said Charlie because he would like slide under the radar, but he's also like a really easy target at the same time. So I'm gonna go with Violet.
I think Charlie would die first.
That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. No, Angus would die first. Anyway, but smash or pass the imagination movers. I'm only saying this because this is my second channel. I'm only saying this because this is my second channel. Okay? This doesn't leave the second channel. I have a huge crush on all of the imagination movers. Yeah, that's a definite smash for all four for me. What about you?
I feel like I don't know all four of them well enough to be able to like.
Well,
make
I tried to watch with
make
you.
an
Well, I
informed
tried
opinion.
to watch.
Definitely smash Dave
Whoa, okay.
and smash Scott.
Whoa, okay.
Probably smash the other two.
But I don't know them well
I
enough.
don't know them well enough.
We just have to have a conversation. Okay, cute. Do I celebrate Christmas? Do I celebrate Christmas? I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. I go all out. I'm obnoxious about it. I'm already playing Christmas music.
This is a very pro-Christmas household. You need to understand that.
I feel the spirit of the season. We go to light shows. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's so
And I
good.
made you more of a Christmas hoe, too, as well.
I mean, I liked Christmas before, but like since meeting you, it's been like it's become a lot more special because now I have all of these fun memories with you.
That's so cute.
We have our own traditions that we've created ourselves. It's great.
It's great. We're playing Mermaids Describe Your Tale. I'm so glad you asked. You know what I love? It's iridescent and it's purple to green.
I was about to say like my tale. Like, remember the cover of the book The Rainbow Fish?
Fuck
How
yeah.
it's like at different angles it looks completely different colors.
Iridescent, yeah. But which colors? I'm doing purple green. I'm doing purple green.
Definitely blue, purple, green.
Oh, you're getting all of them.
I'm just taking.
You
all
are
of
the rainbow
colors.
fish.
I am the rainbow fish.
Ben is the rainbow fish.
I am the rainbow fish.
Love you, Athena, but what happened to Feralton? This is a great question. I really desperately want to do more Feralton things, but the YouTube videos take up so much time. I have a whole Feralton video scripted out. It is very funny. I just need to find the time to do it, because, like, I have so much fun playing Feralton. I am not done with Feralton yet. It's a little bit harder to come up with ideas, if I'm being completely honest, but there's one video I know I want to do for sure, and I need to find the time. I simply have to find the time.
We have been talking about bringing him back for a while now, so
Yes.
I feel like it is happening.
Yes, it's definitely happening, but I don't know when. I don't know if it's going to be up by this year or 2024, but it's happening. If you don't know who Feralton is, I'm going to put up, there's a compilation. We have him on Maury. We have a whole album of him. So I don't know if all of you guys have consumed that content, but it certainly is something. How did you two meet?
Freshman year, college.
Yep. We're both theater majors. And there was a lot of things that had to fall into place for us to meet. Like, you took a gap year. Mm-hmm. You decided to, like literally move across the country.
Yeah, kind of crazy how just, like, the stars aligned to get us together. And we also, like, we both thought that the other person was gay.
Gay? Well, yes.
And we were, like, kind of right, but...
Kind of right.
Like, we were right, but it still ended up working out. Favorite dinosaur? Wait a second, let me get my dinosaur book, because I need to... Give me it.
The crashing of everything falling.
Let's see what my favorite dinosaur is today. I love a good stegosaurus. Like, I love the plates. Oh, so freaking cool.
I always liked the triceratops.
Triceratops, me too.
Just the head shape is so cool.
New Quenn Raptor? Look at this picture. Oh, Stygimoloch.
Oh, yeah.
When you see a picture of a Stygimoloch, what do you think? Big horns on its head. Bald! Fucking quoting my own video. Get the hell out of here. Since you love to sing, who are some of your favorite vocalists? You have a great singing voice, by the way. Thank you so much, Dylan. Who's my favorite vocalist? What was the name of the band that you just showed me?
Oh, earlier today?
Yeah.
Oh, Twisted Sister?
Twisted Sister.
Yeah, they're fun.
I've been listening to a lot more people do, like, the whole, like, rock thing with their voice. I have, like, a song I'm writing where I really want to hit those almost, like, yelly belts. And I think I'll be really good once I get into it. Who are some of your favorite vocalists?
Devin Townsend. He's like, I've shown him to you. He's got this incredible operatic singing voice, and he can just like really effortlessly go from that into like these like death metal growling vocals. while also most of the time like still hitting like a note while he's in like the growly. It's just incredible. And he's apparently entirely self-taught, which is like, how?
Yeah.
How do you just naturally figure out how to do that?
How old are we? I'm 25.
I'm 26.
You're still videotaping yourself, aren't you? Aren't you? Where'd that come from? It's an old home video where my brother was making fun of me because I would always grab the camera and record myself. And he was like, oh, you're still videotaping yourself, aren't you? And then I like mocked him. I was like, you're still videotaping yourself, aren't you? Aren't you? And I was like, she's an icon. That's gonna be at the beginning of all my videos.
How old were you in that video?
I was probably like, genuinely like 4 or 5.
Okay.
Or...
That's
like
what I
5 or
was
6.
thinking.
Most embarrassing TV crush. I have a huge crush on Squiscar. I just love that he'll fuck anything that moves. I love his daddy issues. Oh my god, he makes his daddy issues so cunty. And I mean, I feel seen, you know? Mm-hmm. What about you?
I don't know if it's embarrassing, though, honestly.
What is it?
Charles,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Metalocalypse.
That's a good one. We've been watching a lot of Metalocalypse.
Charles Foster Oftenson.
What was your guys' favorite movie to watch drunk? This is weird, because this one we didn't even watch drunk because I was on my little break. But, God, I loved Love and Penguins. That was such a charming and
fun.
silly movie. I love, like, this Hallmark bullshit-ass shit.
That was fun. Also, Llamageddon was
fun.
surprisingly fun.
I would watch that again just because we were
Honestly, yeah.
so drunk. We missed so many things. And they were clearly just throwing gags. Like, gags out the wazoo. They kept changing that one guy's shirt.
Yeah.
So funny. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? Oh, we can both answer this.
Yay!
Subscribe to Shockorama. Okay. I wanted to start a YouTube channel ever since YouTube, like, first existed. I always saw the potential of this platform. I ate it up from the very beginning. I started a channel back when I was in middle school. Got bullied off. It's all good. Character building stuff, you know what I'm saying? I have a BFA in theater, but many times I was given a show and I read through the script and I'm like, oh, this is ass. I just always kind of wanted to do my own thing. What about you?
So I had originally, when I was, I want to say 13 maybe? 13 or 14. I tried starting my own, like, video gaming channel. Where I'd be, like, recording myself playing a video game and then, like, doing commentary over it.
I forgot about that!
Oh, I was so bad at it, because I was 13 or 14. So I tried that, didn't pursue that at all. And then, more recently, like, for a while, I'd been kind of thinking in the back of my head, like, oh, I'm such a big fan of horror movies. I've seen so many of them. I feel like I could talk about them. And also, like, some of the horror movie channels that I used to watch religiously, like Dead Meat, which I still love, they don't really talk about the kinds of movies that I've been getting into recently, which are much more like bizarre, very under the radar movies.
Content gap.
I was like, what if I make those videos?
Yes.
So, yeah, now I've got Shockorama. Subscribe if you want to hear about the weirdest freaking movies ever.
You've been doing a great job.
Thank you.
Strong start. Just curious why you call your fans butt lovers. I feel like every time I have a Q&A, I answer this question, but I never get tired of talking about it because I think it's just so silly. My mom would always take me on these shopping trips, and she's the type of person that needs to see every article of clothing in a shop. And I just get tired and I get bored. So I started taking pictures of me with mannequin butts and ranking them on an Instagram that's still up. I haven't updated in a while, but I do it sporadically. I made like a mockumentary about it on my channel, like before anybody was watching my channel. And then somebody in the comments like challenged me like, oh, you can buy a mannequin butt online, you should buy one and paint it. And then I bought one and painted one. And that's the one I slap for the beginning of all my videos. And yeah, history has been made ever since. And no one really knows the origin, but I think that's kind of better. It's like a mythic thing.
Now it's just this inexplicable thing that Athena says.
Everyone's just like, I guess we'll go with this.
She's just bullying you into accepting it at this point, you know?
Fully gaslighting. What's the first TV show you remember ever watching? I had like a strong connection with Barney, and I almost got into a fight with your dad about it. I got like really intense. He was like offhandedly mentioning like, oh, I hate Barney. I'm like, why? Literally, what did he ever do to you?
Yeah, I think the first that I remember watching was either Barney or Teletubbies.
Yeah, word. Okay, so we grew up the same way. The hell? Why does he have a problem with Barney? Which mover gadget would you want to own? Like, out of the ones that exist, or I can make my own? I'll give you 2 answers. Out of the ones that exist, the hat. That's iconic. Imagine if I took off this hat, and I was like, ooh, I'm in the mood for a fucking mojito, and I just, like, pull out a drink. That's adorable.
Either the hat or wobble goggles.
Wobble goggles are cool, but that's a big responsibility. I mean,
not
not that
a
we
life of crime.
not that we'd be nefarious about it, and then you say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a villain." It's my Joker origin story is getting Scott's wobble goggles from the Imagination Movers. I really want this is a totally different answer, but I want Elena of Avalor's dress that changes colors based on how I'm feeling.
Cool.
That was boss as shit. What's my favorite snack recently? Also, I love your videos. Thank you so much. I always love a good Cape Cod chip. I'm like a salty fiend. I have like everything salty. I'm a salty person.
I also really like salty foods. I have a massive sweet tooth.
You have both.
It's not good. I eat way too many sweet things.
Like, for example, such as?
Like, Twix bars are a huge favorite of mine. That used to be a thing that Athena would do when we were in college together. Like, if I was, like, having a bad day or she just wanted to get me a treat, she would get me, like, a Twix bar.
I did do that.
Yeah.
That was cute.
It was cute.
Are you planning on having kids or a dog? We go back and forth every single day. We have 3 cats. They're the best. I love them 2 pieces. Family dog. So, like, we're surrounded by animals. With the kids thing, though, we go back and forth all the frickin' time.
It's a little scary right now.
It's scary. I don't want them anytime soon.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I really do love children. They're the future. They're adorable. But I want to make sure I'm the best parent I could be. I don't want to have kids just because, like, oh, I want them. Like, no. No. You have to be like, I am financially prepared to have them. I'm, like, you know, emotionally prepared to have them. Yeah, and I'm not right now. I'm not prepared in any way, so no time soon, please and thank you. Music recommendations, baby metal I've been loving. I love the Vivo soundtrack. The soundtrack from the movie Vivo.
Yeah.
I fucking love sorry.
Also, Beastie Boys.
Yeah, word.
We love Beastie Boys.
Imagination Movers. And piggybacking off of that, Imagination Movers. Next, out of all the shows you've watched for lore, which is your least favorite? I grew to like Ubi. It was hard to get into for me. The easiest to get into was like Sophia the First Elena of Avalor. Like, they had a story, just like a straight up story that anybody could watch and enjoy.
I don't think I have an answer for that.
You didn't watch enough of it. The thing is, if you watch an entire series, it really stays with you.
Yeah,
it stays in your brain. But I don't actually dislike any of them. I don't dislike Ubi. It was just the hardest to get into.
Yeah, and like in terms of like the actual lore videos themselves, because that would be what I would answer. But like every time I think I have a least favorite, like we'll rewatch it and I'll
wait,
like,
what
go
the
back
fuck
and be like,
wait.
That's awesome.
Thank you. What the fuck am I talking about? Planet Sheen. Sorry.
Oh.
Scrap my previous answer. I forgot about Planet Sheen.
The show itself is an abomination. Your video on it, fabulous.
Thank you. The thing is, and it was like, I was so excited to cover it because I was like, oh, least amount of episodes. It felt like it had 100 episodes. It had like 10. And it was just so hard to get through. Yeah, no. Actually, that is the only lore video where like I disliked the show. I did not like Planet Sheen. Hey, creator of Jimmy Neutron, if you're watching this, love Jimmy Neutron. Like, I love Jimmy Neutron. That was a slab. You know, they can't all be winners. What show universe would you want to be in if you could choose? Oh, 2. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, again, the world was in absolute trouble a lot of the time, but just being like a civilian, like Steven Universe is cute. It's cozy, it's cute. You got like the mom and pop shops all over. Yeah, Steven Universe is one. Second one,
from what I saw of it, I feel like Elena of Avalor, that world, seemed like a really cool place to live.
Great community. You have yeah. I'd say that too. Ooh, favorite amazing digital circus character. I'm kind of obsessed with Kane, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued by all of them. I think right now I'm just kind of most intrigued by Kinger.
Yes!
Something about the chess piece design just like really stands out to me. All of the character designs are incredible though.
No offense, Kinger, but I thought you'd be next. Thank you. It's so good. But I love Ragatha, I love Pomni, like every single... Like, I think of that whole cast. I need to know what Zubal's deal is. We saw the least from them. I'm excited to see what they're all about. Favorite soup? I love... There's no, like, actual word for this. But it's almost like a meatball soup. It's like this Greek thing that me and my yaya make. It combines like meat and rice, and you put it in the boiling soup water with the chicken and the potatoes and the carrots, and the freaking meat rice ball turns like this like white color. Which, like, you'd think, like, ew, it's meat and it's white. It's delicious. It's my favorite soup in the world, and I love making it with my yaya.
Yeah, we call it Greek matzo ball soup.
But it's not really. It's
but...
not at all, but... What inspired you to make your own art? P.S. I really love your videos. Thank you so much. When it comes to, like, my makeup and making my own art, it's just, I wanted to, so I did. I think that, like, that's the simplest way to think about it. I just think, like, life is too short to not do what you enjoy. Yeah. And like, I feel like a lot of people have fear of, like, what others think. It's, like, the most important thing is what you think. Just keep working at it, and, like, don't be afraid. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but just do what makes you happy. I don't know.
Exactly.
And thank you so much. I'm so glad you're watching and enjoying. I really appreciate it. Oh, do you have a favorite video game? I'm not much of a gamer, but I've been, like, dying to play Smash Bros. Again. I didn't realize I've ever played Super Mario 64, but then I was watching some gameplays of it the other day, and I was just in awe. I need to get my hands on that and play it again. Toontown! And Toontown. And Toontown, big old Toontown video coming in 2024. So sorry. What were you saying?
For me, in terms of, like, how much time I've sunk into it, Skyrim and Elden Ring.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I know my fiance, not to brag or anything.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite thing about each other?
Ooh.
I'll let you take this one first.
Your sense of humor.
Oh, thanks.
You make me laugh so much.
Aw. I love, like, how patient you are and how creative you are. You just have such a calming energy, and I feel like everything else just gets me more high-strung, and you, like, calm me down. It's really nice. Thank you so much for your questions. We're going to do this again. We still have all the Pokemon cards to open, so once I queue up enough questions, we'll do Pokemon card opening and questions, but that just wasn't in the cards for today. Have a good one, second channel butt lovers. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! You say bye, too.
Bye, too.